I met Cliff when I first got here about 25 years ago. His daughter was living over in the condos and he was there visiting with her on a regular basis. Mainly when he moved back here from Florida, he just recently came back to Texas and we're building a house over in Spicewood, and he came back by the club to check and see what was going on, and had a good opportunity to visit with him and get to know him a little bit better. Well, obviously his history here at the World of Tennis, he was the original touring pro for the club. The impact that he had on the growth of tennis not only in Texas but nationally and internationally as well, from being one of the handsome eight, has been just phenomenal, and like I said, it's nice to see him come back to his roots. Well, his contribution here, for the longest time, the World of Tennis was kind of the mecca for professional tennis, working with Lamar Hunt. So you had most of the tour players coming through here, had big, huge events that people from Dallas and Houston would come down for the weekend, spend the weekend watching tournaments, having professional instruction, that type of thing. It was the place to be. He's always real positive, real up for people, always willing to sit and visit with people, no matter who it is. People recognize him and want to have a conversation about the past and whatever, and he always makes time for that. The story that he told, he and I did a collaboration with the Lake Travis Library. They were doing the history of Lakeway, and he talked about what a day was at the time when he and Billy Freer were the touring pro and the tennis director here. And basically what he described was they got up in the morning and they played tennis, then they had breakfast, then they worked out, then they went on the lake and did some fishing, and then they played golf. I'm like, that's a job we'd all want to have. Well, when we did our collaboration with the Lake Travis Library, it was great. They had a lot of pictures of him and the history of this facility, etc. Cliff was very gracious of including me as part of that history. I've been here probably longer than anybody else had ever been here previously, but he really made a point of that, which really impressed me because he didn't have to do that. When you look at all the contributions that he's made through the years to the professional game, to the international game, to the color commentating that he does with ESPN, and then he's just a regular guy. And I think to me that's most impressive, because you have a lot of people that are in those categories who are aloof, and that's not Cliff at all. He is so open and so easy to talk to. He comes up to the club fairly regularly to get a workout in. His wife actually works as one of our Pilates instructors here from time to time. Very approachable, always willing to sit down and talk to somebody. He's done interviews with our Men's Tennis Association newsletter correspondent, and he's just very open to being part of the community. Cliff, just wanted to offer my congratulations on your induction and say thank you for the impact that you've had on tennis at the Lakeway World of Tennis. It's been my pleasure to continue your legacy, and I'm very happy to have played a small part in your nomination. I'm delighted that you and Deanna have chosen to be a part of the neighborhood, and I look forward to more collaborations with you in the future. Cheers.